Hey everybody, Doug8798 here. This is my rant on the Dragon Ball Z movie Battle of the Gods. First heard about Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods in 2012 and I didn't think much of it because all of the stuff that's happened since all of the spin-off projects that have happened since Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball GT have ended have all been crap. Young Son Goku and his friends returns OAV special that came out I think in late 2008 or early 2009. I can't remember. That was that was crap. That crap with Vegeta's brother Turbo. That was crap. Then of course you had Dragon Ball Z Kai, which I liked at first, but that was because of nostalgia. When I saw the crappy English adaptations of Dragon Ball Z Kai, that made me hate Dragon Ball Z Kai even more, because that made me realize what Dragon Ball Z was doing, and that was holding down other animes, holding down other shows. What cartoon or anime from the past remakes the show using the same animation? None of them do. But that's my opinion why Dragon Ball Z. That's one of the main reasons Dragon Ball Z Kai sucks, and I'll be talking more about Dragon Ball Z Kai in another video. But right now, Battle of the Gods. Then of course, there was that episode of Bardock garbage, which had Bardock surviving a supernova, a localized Saiyan surviving a supernova, going back to the past, and then gaining Super Saiyan powers despite his weak power level. Bardock is nowhere near the level of Super Saiyan. You can't get nearly killed by characters like Deborah and be anywhere near Super Saiyan. Hell no. Yeah, I told you that was crap, and they ruined a good character and a good plot line too with that Bardock episode of Bardock crap. So, with all that being happened, I didn't expect much from this Battle of the Gods crap. Then when I saw the leak shots, okay, of course, the character designs of the main characters look cool. The animation looks real good. I wish Dragon Ball Z Kai would have used this animation instead of rehashing the same animation from years ago. And I love the remix Het Chala song. Other than that, this movie was crap. There were way too many comedy moments. Way too much focus on Vegeta. Everything I don't like about Dragon Ball Z was found in this movie. Way too much focus on Vegeta. Characters like Tien, Yamcha, and Chaozu, just background characters. Really aren't that important. Goku still fighting powerful opponents, which in my opinion got old a long time ago. I mean, dude, you've been doing that since pretty much the Pilaf saga, with Goku always looking for the next challenge and You've been doing that same crappy plot since the Pilaf saga. It is boring. I don't care about Goku losing a fight, and then the plot was just terrible. First of all, you have this god Egyptian cat-like being, this horribly designed Egyptian cat named Bills, who is somehow the ultimate god, and he hears about Goku's defeat of Frieza. Who cares about Frieza at that point in the series? We've had the androids, who I still don't understand how they were stronger than Frieza, but we had the androids, Cell, and what's the other guy's name? Cell, Deborah, and Majin Buu. Who the cares about Frieza? At this point in the show, he hears about Goku's defeat of Frieza, and goes to Earth to fight, and I think Goku loses to him, and Vegeta has history. And oh my god, the flashbacks with Vegeta and Bills were so terrible. They really trying to make me feel sorry for the Vegeta character, make me actually care about Vegeta, man, who I think sucks. Is one of the worst characters ever in ruined Dragon Ball Z. Oh, just crap, man, just crap. And then the plot holes. There were lots of plot holes in this movie, which I'm going to talk about in another video. But so yeah, despite the fact it's canon, and despite the fact that Toriyama supposedly reread his own manga, this movie still has plot holes. Told you, man. I told you, this is crap. This movie just goes to show you why Akira Toriyama needs to retire. This guy needs to stay away from comics and animation. He is a disgrace to comics and animation, man. He has no passion. He only wants to write for the fans, and in my opinion, writing for the fans is not totally bad. But when you only care about giving them what they want and only write for them, your story suffers. And I saw it with Dragon Ball Z, and then he made this crap to sort of make up for Dragon Ball GT. Toriyama, it was your fault. GT sucks. First of all, you made that Majin Buu saga. How was anyone gonna top that? Then after the Buu saga, you retire. You retire and let Toei, who can't even write filler, they can't even write movies without contradicting the series. How are they gonna write 64 episodes worth of material without messing up or contradicting the story? And that's the problem with GT. GT really ain't even all that bad. GT is bad because of the inconsistencies it has with the first two series. The art, the animation, the fighting, all that stuff was awesome. And GT would probably be the best ever if it wasn't a sequel to the last two, or if Toriyama actually helped and crafted a script. But then again, this just goes what I show you. Toriyama, he sucks. He can't write a story to save his life. He's the laziest guy in the game, which makes me hate him more. I would forgive his incompetence if it wasn't for his laziness. He's the laziest guy in the world, and he makes garbage like this to sort of make up for other stuff instead of actually trying when you were writing, instead of actually trying to tell a good story when you were actually writing the series. Like I said, this was crap. This movie also, it was boring. It was boring. Yeah, hell yeah, I enjoyed Dragon Ball Evolution more than this. Yes, I was entertained by Dragon Ball Evolution. I was into Dragon Ball Evolution. Dragon Ball Evolution made me want it more. This show makes me want to hate and curse Dragon Ball Z even more. This was boring. It was worse than the Buu saga and Dragon Ball GT, and nowhere near as good as the other Dragon Ball Z sagas. This was absolutely boring. Well, this was my rant on Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods. I have more Dragon Ball Z rants coming up. Alright, Doug 8798 out.